I Ravi Ranjan Tiwari. Today I am going to teach you Amanda, a very important poem for class 10th. This poem is written by Robert Klein. Robert Klein was a great English poet and wrote so many poetries. In this poetry, poet described about a school-going girl, the feeling of a school-going girl. First, I want to read out some lines of this poem, so you try to listen. Every child feels that he is controlled and instructed not to do one thing or another. You too may feel that your freedom is curtailed. Don't bite your nails, Amanda. Don't haunch your shoulders, Amanda. Stop that slouching and sit up straight, Amanda. In the first stanza, poet describes about her parents, her elders. Her parents or elders means her mother teaches her a good lesson, but the child always ignored the argument of parents. Her mother said to her, "Don't bite your nail, Amanda. Don't haunch your shoulders, Amanda. Stop that slouching and sit up straight, Amanda." These are the good lessons for Amanda that is given by her mother. Her mother said to Amanda, "Amanda, forget bite your nail. Please don't bite your nail. Please don't sit like this. Haunches your shoulders." These are the good lessons for a child. But that time, the feelings of child also you find in this poetry. There is a languid emerald sea where the sole inhabitant is me, a mermaid drifting blissfully. In that time, that school-going girl was busy to think about a emerald sea, about a green sea, and she find where I am alone, like inhabitants of the sea, a mermaid drifting blissfully, and she said about herself, "I am like a mermaid, and I blissfully floating in the sea." The second stanza, "Did you finish your homework, Amanda? Did you tidy your room, Amanda? I thought I told you to clean your shoe, Amanda." Her mother teaches her some lessons, some good lessons, and she said to Amanda, "Amanda, finish your homework. Amanda, tidy your room. Amanda, clean your shoe." But that time, Amanda thinks another thing, like, "I am an orphan, roaming the street. I pattern soap dust with my hatchet, hushed bare feet. The silence is golden, the freedom is sweet." In that time, Amanda think about herself. I am an orphan. When I am an orphan, I am wandering in the street, and my feet is bare, full of dust, and I try to sketch some patterns on the bare feet. And she also expressed her feelings. The silence is golden, and the freedom is sweet. Freedom is the sweetest thing in the world. In the third stanza, "Don't eat that chocolate, Amanda. Remember your act, Amanda. Will you please look at me when I am speaking to you, Amanda? In third stanza, her mother also teaches her some lessons, and she said to Amanda, Amanda, don't eat chocolate and do remember your aunt. Amanda, please hear my voice. Please look at me when I am speaking to you something. But that time Amanda was busy to think about Rapunzel. I am Rapunzel. I am not. I have not a care. Life in a tower in tranquil and rare. I will certainly never let down my bright hair. But in that time, Amanda thinks about the Rapunzel. First, you know about the Rapunzel is a very good story. Rapunzel was a girl who was haunted by a wizard. So, Amanda think about the story of Rapunzel. In the last stanza, stop that sucking at once, Amanda. You are always so moody, Amanda. Anyone would think that I nagged at you, Amanda. In last stanza, her mother said to Amanda, Amanda, control yourself, control yourself, and you are so moody in the present time. You always neglect my argument. So anyone who think about me, how I nagged at you, how I always interfere in your own work. So through these lines, poet describes about the feeling of parents, children, about the feelings of elders or the school going girl. Elders or the parents or mother always teaches a good lesson, but the child never care the good lessons of her parents. He always want to neglect the parents' argument. These are the feelings of a child. So you go through this poem and you try to understand the feeling of parents, and you also try to understand the feeling of child. And I suggest you to write down some arguments about yourself, what you think when your parents do not allow you to do these things. And in that time, what is your feelings? Please try to write down your feelings, and you also try to write down about your parents' attitude, your parents' behavior, and you also write the some questions that is given in your text. If you feel any type of problem, then you ask me and I try to solve you. Today I want to stop my lecture, and I will continue my lecture next class. So I thank you.